Hello, hey y'all, hello everybody, good evening. It's good to see all of you here tonight. This morning, whenever you're watching the replay. I want to let you know that you have enough. You have enough time to do whatever it is that you want to do. You have enough energy to do whatever it is you want to do. And a lot of you have enough resources to do whatever you want to do. You really have enough of everything that you need right now. You have the time. You're just not allocating it to see the best return on investment. You have enough contacts. If you're wanting to buy houses right now on Facebook, you have enough friends that if you let them know that you wanted to buy houses, your pipeline would be full. You have enough resources in America to get these deals done. I was talking with one of my ladies. Oh, if y'all are watching right now, give me a 1 in the comments. If you're watching live right now, it'll say live up in the top corner right there. But if you're watching the replay, put a 2 in the comments. So if you're watching on the replay, say 2. Put a 2 in the comments. Hey, Valerie. Then I can say, hey, Tasha. I can say hello to you as you come on. Hey, Janine. Hey, Joe. Hello, everybody. All right. So the thing is, I was talking with hey Suzette, one of the mastermind ladies earlier today, and she was like, hey Elfie, I just don't have enough contacts. I don't have enough leads. I don't have enough stuff coming in. And I was like, hold on, wait a minute. You have a list of addresses. All right. And if y'all are in real estate, I'm going to give you some super amazing advice right here. If you're in real estate right now and you're already mailing yellow letters to absentee homeowners or to tired landlords, that should also be your first list to mail when you start letting people know that you have properties and you need buyers. Because you're sitting with 100 or 1,000 people who have already said that they want to invest in this area. So just because you have a list, if you've pulled a list of names of absentee owners in your honey hole, you can use that list and say, hey y'all, I've bought this house. It's in your honey hole. Do you want to buy it? I will wholesale it to you. All right. These are like cash buyers. Hey Chris. Hey Ashley. These people on your list are cash buyers, or they've had it for a long time. They're invested in the community. Why would you not send them a letter that says, just take a picture of yourself, take a selfie in front of the house and send it to them and say, hey, I bought this house. It's in your area. Do you want to buy it from me? And the reason I want you to send them that, instead of putting it on Craigslist or putting it on Zillow or putting it on anything else, is I want these people to call you. When these people start calling you, they may say, take me off your list. They may say, how'd you get my address? They may say, I already got a letter from you and I didn't want to sell you my house and good for you for buying my neighbor's house, but I don't care about you. Take a hike. They may say all of that. But you only need a handful, maybe 2, 3, 5 of them to call back and say, you sent me a letter about buying my house, but I didn't want to sell my house. And now you've sent me a letter that you bought a house near me, and do I want to buy that one? This is what they're going to say to you. Seems like you're doing a lot of business around here. Do you ever borrow other people's money and use that money to buy these houses? Boom. Now we're on to something. Okay? These letters, these lists, they don't just work for, hey, I want to buy your house. Blah, 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 blah. They also work to get private money to actually go buy these houses. They also work because you're not asking them for money. That's what the key is here, right? You're not asking them for money. You're just saying, I bought this house. Do you want to buy it? And then you let them connect 2 and 2 that says, wait a second, first she was asking me to sell her my house. Now she's saying she bought another house. She's pretty active. I bet she needs some funds. You let them come to that conclusion. And then when they come to that conclusion on their own, that's when you can work out some really sweet deals. So these lists that y'all have, this is what I told my mastermind lady earlier today. She was like, I need to buy this program and that program and this program and that program. And I was like, why? She was like, well, I need to know how to pull a list of how to find people with money. I was like, you already have a list of people with money. She was like, I do? I was like, yeah, you have a list of free and clear houses. How do you think they got that way? Yeah, you have enough. You have enough resources. You have enough time. You don't have to cold call people. You can use what you already have. You can use your natural ability to talk and connect with people as a woman, woman to woman. You can tell 5 or 6 ladies at your Bible study. You can tell the 5 or 6 ladies at the doctor's office. You could probably tell the dental hygienist. You could tell, oh, surely. Y'all could tell the girl that does your hair that you're looking for houses. And they'll probably have you 5 or 6 empty houses by the end of the week. Every single week. People are making real estate way too complicated. Way too complicated, y'all. It does not have to be as stressful as we make it. It does not have to be as expensive as a lot of people make it. It does not have to be as cumbersome as other people make it. You already have enough in your brain that you could probably get these deals to work. The only thing that I do is help fill in the blanks. I help make the path a little bit clearer. I help the light bulb moments go off. That's what we do in First Deal Done Fast. I don't teach rocket science. Okay? Y'all, I'm from Powell, Tennessee. All right? I have a public school education in a little town outside of Knoxville. Okay? I am not a genius. I just started helping people with houses that they didn't want anymore. I started using my friends' Facebook, the mail, gas stations. I started using things that were around me where I knew people hung out. I started wearing a button that says, I buy houses. So that anybody and everybody I passed at the grocery store, whether I knew them or not, they would strike up a conversation with me. You're already doing enough in your life to attract seller leads. The only thing I do in First Deal Done Fast is help you streamline it. Because yeah, you could become a landlord over the next 30 or 45 years. That's cool. But that's 30 or 45 years that you got to keep this job. That's 30 or 45 years that you're missing out on some really kick-ass vacations. That's going to be 30 or 40 years where you have to but what is it? If you don't get started right now, what are you going to have to do for the next 30 or 45 years until you get that extra 10 grand a month coming in on autopilot? You know, somebody said the other day that they didn't want to pay for Private Money Profits, which is a program I have with April Crosley. They were like, I don't want to pay for that. And I was like, you're right. I mean, Everything that you need to know is on YouTube. You can learn how to bake a cake on YouTube. But that doesn't mean you're going to be any good at it. And that sure as shit don't mean that you're going to be able to send that person a message and be like, hey, my cake came out wonky. Where did I go wrong? What step did I miss? See, that's what you get in First Still Done Fast. In fact, tomorrow morning, I didn't have anything on my calendar, which is very rare. Trust me, super rare. And I was like, hey, First Still Done Fast, I got a morning basically free. Let's fill it up. So now I have 9 calls. 9 15-minute speed coaching calls tomorrow so that I can help 9 of the people in First Still Done Fast one-on-one either break through their mindset and realize that they have enough and that they just need to keep going and practicing and doing and like creating this hurricane of activity so they can get their deals done. Or so that they can say, hey, look, a seller said this, seller said that, seller said this, buyer said that, buyer said this, somebody else said that, blah, 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 blah. Like, whatever it is, I'm going to be there for them so that I can help them tomorrow get their deals done. Like, everybody that comes into First Deal Done Fast, I start praying for them immediately. Because I want them to get their deals done. I don't want them to go out and get their feelings hurt. I don't want them to go out and get stuck. I want them to realize that just them being them is enough to get these deals done. Because people like people. And what I teach in First Deal Done Fast, I'm teaching people how to help other people get out of real estate problems. I don't teach anything weird. I don't teach anything sleazy. I teach people how to talk to people in their neighborhood and find out what's going on so that they can help them get rid of this problem. That's it. We make a shit ton of money for helping people out of their problems, don't get me wrong. But it's not brain surgery. You have enough. You have enough resources. You have enough people that you can reach out to. You have enough already in you. Just knowing that you want to get deals done, knowing that you deserve $10,000 months, that dream wouldn't be going replay in your head every day and night unless God already had it out there ready for you. I'm dead serious. When people come in, and I asked the other day, I asked this in the group, I've got a free Become a Real Estate Investor group with Whitney Nicely. I said the other day, I was like, what are y'all going to do with this extra 10 grand a month after you have passive income from real estate portfolio? And buddy, I mean, that thread blew up. I mean, like within 30 minutes, it was just like, everybody knows exactly what they're going to do when they start making an extra 10 grand a month. What would you do with an extra 10 grand a month? Do you know what you would do with an extra 10 grand a month? Because I'm telling you right now, whether you answer right here, whether you send me a message, or whether you just say it out loud to yourself, I know what I would do with an extra 10 grand a month. And since I know what I would do with that extra 10 grand a month, that means the opportunity for me to make an extra 10 grand a month is out there. I just got to go get it because I have enough. You have enough. Whatever it is you would do with an extra 10 grand a month, the opportunity is out there. And in First Deal Done Fast, I'll help you pave a path to get there, because you could take 30 or 45 years to ping pong back and forth till you made an extra 10 grand a month. Or you could join First Deal Done Fast and I could help you get there in 6 weeks, 8 weeks. I could help you get there. Maybe you'll take your time and maybe it'll take you 6 months. I was on a podcast interview yesterday with the Invest Her girls, Invest Her community, Liz and Andressa. And Andressa was saying that she was at one of these guru networking things on a Saturday, big pitch-a-thon and blah, 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 blah. And somebody stood up, they were introducing themselves at like a breakout session, and somebody stood up and said, yeah, this is the 6th time that I've been to this seminar, and I've been, studying and learning for 4 or 5 years, and as soon as I really get it figured out, then I'm going to start investing. Dude, if you've already been to 6 of those classes, you have enough up here. You need to get some action out there. All right? But what I told Andressa and Liz when I was talking to them on their podcast, I hope it was okay if I spill the beans on, what I said. But I told them right there that, I work with women. I help women create a real estate portfolio so they can have an extra 10 grand a month. And I said, I tell my women all the time, because I talk to them like a woman, because we're all women. So I tell them, think of it like a baby. And I don't have any kids, so I don't have any personal experience with this, but I did take biology in high school, and I do know that a pregnancy is about 9 months. Right? Human pregnancy. About 9 months. Sometimes baby comes early. Sometimes it stays a couple weeks later. It's about 9 months, right? Is that right? I mean, am I doing my math? Y'all tell me. Am I right? Give me an R if that's right in the comments, okay? So let's figure 9 months to get a baby. I want you to get a deal done in 9 months also. Because 9 months is plenty of time for you to study what's going to happen when that baby arrives. It's plenty of time for you to anticipate what this kid's going to be like in 3 months, in 6 years, or in 18 years. And it's plenty of time for you to psych yourself out. But guess what? No matter what happens, that baby's coming. Right? And that's the thing. Women tell me all the time, well, I don't know if I want to get into real estate because I don't know, what kind of tenants I'll get. I don't know that I'm going to make any money. And I'm like, girl, women tell me this all the time. They're like, it's kind of risky. I'm like, y'all pop out babies all the time. You don't think that's risky? I mean, seriously, you don't know what that kid's going to be like. You don't know what they're going to talk like. That is some risky stuff. But it's also fun. And real estate should be fun. And you should decide, when you join First Deal Done Fast, give yourself a due date. Give yourself a due date that, you can learn, you can learn, you can learn. You can ask questions, you can ask questions, you can ask questions. But by 45 days, you got to be out there talking to sellers. You got to be out there handing out business cards. On day 3, you need to be wearing your button every day. You got to give yourself due dates so that you can check off milestones. Because if you're not putting your goals out there, and part of First Deal Done Fast, we have a goal setting exercise. If you're not putting your goals out there, you're not going to accomplish much. If you, if your boss handed you a project and they said, get this done whenever you feel like it. Okay. Or if they handed you a project and said, have this on my desk in 2 weeks, you'd be after it, right? It's got to be like that with houses too. You got to set a schedule. You got to know that you have enough. You got to know that this deal's coming because you already have your goals out there. You already know what you're going to do with that extra 10 grand a month. You already know how you're going to spend that money. You know what you're going to pay off. You know exactly what's going to happen. And I'll tell you, I've had ladies that get in First Deal Done Fast, and in less than 8 weeks, they've made $12,000 cash. And I tell everybody that joins First Deal Done Fast that that's kind of the 4-minute mile right now, because for forever we couldn't run a 4-minute mile, and then somebody broke it, and then The next week, 3 people ran a 4-minute mile. And the next week, 18 people ran a 4. And now people run 4-minute miles all the time. Not me. Let's be clear. I don't run. But we have one lady that made $12,000 in less than 8 weeks. So I tell everybody in First Still Done Fast, I want you to make $12,000 in less than 8 weeks, or I want you to make more than $12,000 in less than 8 weeks. That's a goal, guys. Because I give you everything that you have. You have enough that you need to get these deals done. When you start setting those goals, you start seeing those milestones, you start seeing that this process actually works and that there is a plan and then it's a path and you keep going with it, that's how you're going to close the deals. That's how you're going to make the money, honey. And you have enough. Especially if you're in First Still Done Fast. You have enough to get these deals done. You have enough information. You have enough energy. You have enough sponsorship, encourage cheerleaders. You have enough cheerleaders for sure. And I don't care if everybody in your family thinks you're crazy. You think my mom and dad don't think I'm crazy in there right now? Yeah. You think they're proud as all get out? Yeah. And yours will be too. You have enough support. You have enough of a team. You have enough to get out there and make those $10,000 months happen. Just easily and consistently on autopilot. Just your phone being lit up. Cash app notifications. Money coming in. Rent checks coming in. All of it coming straight into you. Because when you have that dream and you put that dream on paper and you make it a plan, you set it to goals, God and the universe and everybody around you starts working in your favor to get these deals done. I know it. I keep seeing it. I've lived it. And I have faith in you that you can go get these deals done. You have to tell it to yourself maybe a couple different times. That may be the hardest part. You have enough to get it done. I'll be here to help you. I'll be here to shorten your timeline so it doesn't take 30 or 45 years. I'm here to help you get to those $12,000, $10,000, $15,000 weeks. That's what we focus on in First Still Done Fast. I would love to have you join me. You can go to whitneynicely.com or you can go to firstdealdonefast.com to get signed up and get started. Because 30 to 40 years, 6 to 8 weeks, oh yeah, give it to me. You have enough time to get this done. You have enough time in your day. You have enough resources at your demand. You just need some strategizing. You need some paperwork. You need more cheerleaders behind you. And that's what we have in First Still Done Fast. Is there's 120 people in there ready to cheer you on. If you have any questions, let me know. Please, please, please let me know if you have any questions. But I'll tell you, most of your questions are going to be answered at firstdealdonefast.com. Or you can type in my name.com, whitneynicely.com. You have enough. It's time to take some action. Get out there and make those dreams come true. All right, y'all? I'll see you in First Still Done Fast. Bye.